What is up, y'all? Spencer K back here for another cringy intro. We're going to keep doing it because I like it. Nomad can't find the way to the village, and we still do not care. We are back for episode 4 of Nuclear Hearts. I had to remember the name. I almost said of my nuclear tech Earth map, but nope, that's gone. That is history. That is donezo. We're Nuclear Hearts now, baby. I don't even think I said the name last episode, so that's a big L for me. But we are back. I am actually recording this pretty much right after episode 3. So if there are any complaints, anything crazy from episode 3, hopefully I wait to record episode 5. Like I said in episode 3, if you did not see it, I'd recommend watching it. It was our first success. I say we were officially 1-2, 1 win, 2 losses. Episode 1 and 2, we just got pounded. Episode 3 was somewhat successful. So, but our first success, episode 3, definitely recommend watching it. We went mining. We tried to do cooking for blockheads, cooking for blockheads, I think it was. But we ended up kind of getting in a pickle, so we didn't even end up starting that. But hoping to start at this episode. I'm going to go and do a little bit more sorting because we're pretty much all filled up in here. But we are going to, I'll start it in here. How about that? So let me grab all this stuff I set aside purely for the Cooking for Blockheads mod. If you missed episode 2, one of the big factors is bread. Or sorry, I think I have to backtrack a little bit more. If you missed episode 2, I was going to do the Cooking for Blockheads mod. We ended up not being able to. We went mining. I think I kind of said that, but I just want to make sure I clarify that. The reason why we have to do Cooking for Blockhead is because if you look at the bread recipe, you can't, it's not just 3 wheat anymore. None of these are 3 wheat. You have to go through. There's a ton of different ways to do it. The easiest way to do it, although it's a little bit costly at first, is to just do Pam's Harvest Craft and then Cooking for Blockheads in the kitchen. Actually, yeah. See, this is where it's complicated. Was the dough? I was like, actually, this may not be as complicated as I thought, but no, you do have to get all this. And the easiest way to do it is just to get a functioning Cooking for Blockheads kitchen. Is it cooking with or cooking for blockheads? What is it? It's at cooking for blockheads. Oh yeah, so there you go. We have to do essentially build this thing. This is this main station. This is what makes the kitchen functional. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, enables crafting ability. So there you go. If you have one of these, you can connect any of these other pieces of equipment to it, and they are fully functional. Doesn't matter how big, how small, it will all work together. You can use a storage, so you can have a fridge completely filled with dough. You can have a storage shelf here, kitchen counter, completely filled with wheat or dough or whatever, water. Actually, you can put water in the sink, milk in this, where is it? This cow in the jar, and it all works together in unison to make a really awesome functioning kitchen. So we're just going to go and do that. That's going to be the easiest. The hardest part, though, is getting it going. And as you can see here, we have some of the main parts here. We can do this, and we can do that. But then it gets a little tricky. We need this Cooking for Blockheads 2 book. In order to get that, we need to do this. So we need 2 diamonds, 2 crafting tables, and a Cooking for Blockheads 1 book. And you ask, how do you get a Cooking for Blockheads 1 book? Super simple. You just take a normal book and you smelt it. So not too terribly difficult. Well, look at that. We already got a normal book, and we can just smelt it. Just like that. Easy peasy. We're already on a roll here. We know we need 2 diamonds. And we know we need 2 crafting tables. So let me just go ahead and craft 2 of those bad boys real quick here. Just like that. Easy peasy. And there is our book. Now let's see. Let's sleep. All right. First off, let's sleep. I'm not about to go out there and test my luck. We haven't had a blood moon. Knock on wood. We haven't had a blood moon since that absolute disaster in episode 2. Which I don't know how many nights went by in episode 3, but it was about 5. I'd at least 5. So to have 2 blood moons within 3 or 4 nights, whatever that was, is absolutely insane. That is not normal. I mean, this is more like it. And as you can tell, I am going to completely whiff this recipe. No, we don't. There we go. We got it. We could remember it. Cool. Good on me. So here we go. Cooking for Blockheads 2. We spent the entirety of episode 1 looking for that second diamond just to make that book. I kid you not. The entirety of the episode 3. Sorry, episode 3, not episode 2, episode 3. Last episode, we spent the entirety of trying to just get that second diamond, and it was that simple. Are you kidding me? But let's keep moving on here. We're going to go ahead and do a sink now. So this isn't too bad either. So what we just have to do is all that fancy schmancy iron we just got. Just make a quick bucket here. Go get some water. Make sure we get some water. We're going to have to go all the way out to the lake here because I covered up our farms here. I did a little bit more work after last episode ended to get just for like a minute to just get a little bit more done with the farm. And I bred all these guys one more time. I want all the eggs. I really do. We need to start collecting eggs. We got 7 chickens in there now. That's awesome. Or at least 7 of them producing eggs. Maybe a little bit more. Go back inside. I'm going to do my best to narrate what I'm doing. I'm not the greatest at the narration and all that stuff, trying to explain what I'm doing. I do have a little bit of experience with these mods, so trying to explain it as to like a new player, as if it's like a tutorial, or to try to keep you following along is a little bit difficult for me, but I'm going to do my best for you guys. Let me know if I need to slow down, or if I miss stuff. If I'm just crafting stuff and you're like, how the hell did he know that? Prior experience, let me know. I'll try to slow her down in future episodes. But there we go. And we get to keep the bucket. I didn't think we got to keep the bucket, so that's kind of neat. Next thing's the oven. We do need black stained glass, which is not actually going to be a huge problem. We do need the sand. So other than the sand, we do have all the inks. I killed a bunch of squid during the last episode. I don't think that made the final cut. It was just kind of randomly as I was farming. There's a bunch of squid in that lake right there, and I just decided to go crazy. But so we do have ink sacks, which is awesome. I have not been mentioning, once again, in all the other previous episodes, I talk about, oh yeah, all the unlisted, everything's going to be enlisted. It will be at some point. I don't have a date or a time for you, so it's kind of the trust factor for now. But there will be an unlisted playlist of all of the raw footage from this world, so you can see everything is actually done in survival. No cheating. No cutting corners, nothing like that. Actually, there we go. We only need 8, so I'm only going to take 8. But I don't want to do it parallel. Like, I'm not going to upload episode 3 and then upload the unlisted version. I just feel like that's a little bit too much work right now, and kind of ruins part of the series. I want the series to be fun and exciting and whatnot. So if I'm just uploading the VODs alongside the actual videos, you know, why even watch the videos? Just go straight to the VODs, you know, that type of deal. So but if you do want to double check me, hold me accountable, they will eventually be uploaded. But there is no date or time for that, so I can't help you there. But it will be. I already got them uploaded to my second channel. All the videos or all the raw videos, unedited videos, are already uploaded to that channel. So we're there. I just got to make them enlisted when the time's right. We'll figure that out. We'll play that out by ear. But yep, making that glass. Let's go ahead and grab that. What was the rest of the oven here? All right, so we do need a furnace. So let's go ahead and craft that. I forgot to mention, I did make a roof. I might have popped up here and like shown you it and then didn't say anything because I was talking about something else. But I did make a little part accessible to my roof because down there was getting a little bit too cramped. So I went ahead and made this fancy schmancy pattern in the fences so I can't fall off if I'm jumping, being a moron. So we're going to be able to put more chests up here, which is going to be good. And yeah, excited for that. Eventually, we're going to move out of here. One of these episodes, we're just going to build a brand new house and forget about this place. But yeah, until then, we'll have to make this place as nice as we possibly can. And we're just waiting on that glass now. Let's go ahead and look ahead to the fridge. The fridge, wow, that is actually obnoxiously simple. We can do the fridge while that's wrapping up here. So we just need 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and make 2 of those. And then I need iron doors, and yeah, we get 3 of them. So wow, look at that. 1, 2, because I need top and bottom for the fridge. You don't craft the whole fridge, you just craft half a fridge. I do remember that, so that is why I did it in that order if it looked a little funky. And the glass is officially all done now, so let's go ahead and craft that glass here. Bada bing, bada boom. Probably hear my puppy barking. She's a woofing. There we go. Now we got an oven. Now we got 2 fridges. Oh my goodness, man. Look at us roll. We're just rolling through this mod right now. Let's see. I can go ahead and put that up there. I don't think I'm going to need more. We'll just go down the line. So we got these first 4 done. Yeah, let's craft a tool rack. How about that? Let's craft a tool rack. So we need 3 of these. We're going to need an iron ingot here. So craft that down. And we're going to need 2 of those. So we can put the rest in here for now. You know what? Let's make 3. Yeah, let's make 3 of them to be safe. Let's grab a couple more slabs. I have a feeling we're going to need at least 2. So we'll make 3 to be over prepared for it. Grab that. Move that there. I don't know why I almost went outside. I was going to go outside to grab something, but I was like, I don't have to. There's a crafting table right here. There we go. Tool rack's done. Toaster. What are we looking at for the toaster? Look at that money, dude. All right, so we need a stone button. Easy peasy right there. We're going to need a lava bucket, and we got 2 things of lava. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. We got 2 things of lava right outside here. So we got that now, and I can't remember the rest. All right, 4 iron and a trapdoor. So, hey, what the hell? There we go. Now it's working. Now it's working. put that up here. I think it was like that. Nope, lava was down here, and then the trapdoor was up top, wasn't it? I think that was it. And there we go. We got a trapdoor. Easy peasy. I don't understand why 4 iron equals 1 trapdoor, yet 6 iron equals 3 full doors. That to me is a little funky, but we're not here to ask questions. We'll go ahead and... Oh, that sucks. I guess we can use any type of glass, but we're going to go ahead and... Yeah, we're going to skip the milk jar. The cow in the jar is really cool, but we need a milk jar for that, so we're going to skip that to a spice rack. Spice rack's literally just a slab, so yeah, let's craft 3 of those too, man. Might as well. We're here for it. Let's take, 3 spice racks. Bada bing, bada boom. And then we go to the kitchen counters. Let me just start over. So we got kitchen counters, kitchen cabinets, and kitchen corners. Let's go ahead and take a kitchen counter. Let's go ahead and do... How many of those can I do? 3? I think I can do 3 of them. Oh yeah, we can do 3 of those bad boys. Let's do it. Let's run 3 of those because they're for storage. So it's going to be very important. They have plenty of them just to store our food. We don't want to run out of storage there. I didn't even finish crafting. Oh really? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Oh wait, no, I only needed 3. Darn it. I wasn't an idiot. Now I'm an idiot. Gosh dang, I just can't win. I just cannot win. All right, we'll go ahead and put that extra chest up there. I'm sure we'll need it. Keep a couple extra terracotta. And with that, I think we are good. I think we are good. So we can take all of our wheat. I'm going to go ahead and put this the extra blocks up there for now. We'll get rid of the iron. Keep that down here. Now that we took the wheat out, we could probably fit that. Get all our kitchen stuff down here. Actually, no. We're going to need a bucket. Come on. We have a bucket here. And we are going to move next door for this kitchen. I was going to put it on the roof, but I got to thinking about it. I don't like that idea because there's no walls. I'm losing my voice. Can you guys hear that? Man, maybe I should have waited to record this episode. Maybe we'll come back and do the second, because it's going to be a 2-part episode kind of deal. I was going to start by doing the Cooking for Blockheads, which I figured once we got those diamonds wasn't going to be too difficult. And then I was going to go and take the first level of the dungeon. Maybe we come back and do that dungeon. Same episode, but for me it'd be a different day. With the power of editing, you guys would never notice, but you know, we'll see. But yeah, let's go ahead and make this kitchen real quick. Let's go ahead and put put that down. Do that right there. Put our fridge right there. Magical. We'll put this right here. So this one's not going to be connected. I'm going to need to make one of those corners to connect it. But what you can tell here is all this stuff is connected. Like if I put a fridge, or if I put all this wheat in here, you're going to be able to see wheat. I don't have the mixing bowl, but the wheat is there. Actually, that doesn't make any sense because I'm holding the wheat in my hand, so that doesn't prove a point. So right here, I click flour. The wheat's good to go. If I take all this wheat and I throw it outside because it's been bad wheat and it deserves to be on the floor, and I open it up here, it's gone. I can't even click on it anymore. So as long as the wheat is somewhere within the kitchen, it could be in here, it could be anywhere. As long as it's part of the kitchen, it's connected to this table right here, it is usable. I'm getting water from this sink right here. So you can see the water. I can get fresh pail of water, fresh water. Look at that. I get all this fresh water just because the sink is connected. I don't even need any of the tools or anything. So I pretty much have unlimited fresh water, which really not a big deal. Can I even get rid of it now? Because I don't really need it. I guess I'll put it in there, but just trying to prove a point. As long as the kitchen is connected, it works fully. Now, most people, if you played modded Minecraft, you know Pam's Harvest Craft, you know Cooking for Blockheads. They're 2 of the most used mods out there. I absolutely love them. I think they're the most used for a reason. They're 2 of the best mods out there. I just think it makes cooking and eating in Minecraft so much better. It makes it a lot more fun, in my opinion. Yeah, easy stuff like bread is a little bit more difficult, but I think it's a little bit more realistic, too. Instead of, 3 wheat just slapping out bread, now you have to go in and make dough and salt and all that cool stuff, and then water, and then you got to have the right tools. And that's what we're going to do next. I wanted to come out here and get some more veggies and stuff just because winter's coming, man. That was another goal I had for this episode, is we're going to make a seasons clock right after we wrap up with this Cooking for Blockheads mod. But after we do that, I was going to go tackle the first layer of this dungeon here. So stay tuned in this episode. It should be a lot of fun. But all right, yeah, we harvested a lot there. Wow, I didn't realize how much the farm had grown there in just a few minutes. But let's see. We're gonna go ahead and I mean we're gonna need several tools. But if I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think we can afford them all right now. Let's see, Pam's. I know they're all in the Pam's Harvest Craft mod towards the bottom. So let's scroll down here. And once again, if you haven't seen Pam's Harvest Craft, look at how many pages there are. There's 14 pages, and it's virtually all food. There's like no tools or anything. There's very few items in this mod that aren't edible. Like you got a little bit of armor, you got your cooking stuff here, and then like bait and traps. That's pretty much it. Everything else is pretty much edible. So that to me is insane. But I think we needed the bakeware for the bread, so that's going to be our main one here. So it sure is. But there's a few others that aren't too difficult to make. So let's just go see what we can make in here. First things first, we're going to have to start smelting some of that clay, which is exactly why I wanted to save it. We're going to go ahead and smelt 32 of it, and I think that's not going to be enough. So we'll see. I definitely saw there wasn't going to be enough coal in there, so let's go ahead and resupply it with some coal. Let's go ahead and do this. Was it the juicer? No, it was the mixer. So it's going to be 3 pieces of wood and a stick. Let's just do that, get it out of the way here. And there's your normal bowls, which I may need. I think I can craft bowls and put them in the kitchen, and it'll automatically take those bowls and use them for soup and stuff whenever I want to craft soup. Don't really care about that right now, so I'm not going to waste my wood. But there we go. We got a mixing bowl here. Let's go ahead and put this stuff up here, too, that we're not using. So toasters here, that's here. Put this stuff away for now because we're not using it. Put the wheat up there, and then put that right there just to kind of keep track of what's going on here. I need 3 more bricks before I can move on to that one. What's the juicer? The juice one is a stone pressure plate and a piece of stone. And magically we have a piece of stone, but no stone pressure plate. What do you hate? Gosh, you gotta hate that. Gotta hate that. That's okay. We'll craft one. We will craft one. We're going to go ahead and do a little switcheroo after this 8th brick here. Quick little switcheroo. There we go. Let that smelt. Going to go ahead and make the bakeware. So that's another one down. So we have the mixing bowl and the bakeware. Or no. Oh, we need 3 more stone. Okay, that's the one I was looking at. I was like, yeah, the wood seemed weird to me. All right, let's go grab 3 more stone. That's another easy one. Yeah, we'll knock that out since we're doing stone real quick. And we already got the 2 stone done. I can't remember how it is. Oh, we need a pressure plate. And a pressure plate's that. There we go. And we got the juicer. All right, let's keep them in order so I know what I'm doing here. So the juicer's on the far right. Then it goes the mixing bowl. And then we skip one. Do that. Because once we get these 3 stone, we can do the mortar and pestle. I don't. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Otherwise, I'm going to sound really goofy. But here we go. We got that now. 1 more stick, and now we got that moving right along. We got the saucepan. It's going to be 1 brick, 1 stick. It rhymes, and that's easy to make. I like it. Here we go. 1 brick, 1 stick. Good to go. Next one, 2 bricks, 1 stick. I mean, holy cow. I can't ask for better recipes. This is awesome. It's easy to craft, and I got all the materials. I wasn't going to make all these. Honest to God, I was going to wait. But, I mean, holy cow, if they're going to make it this easy for me, I can't say no. I might as well do it now, man, because if I do it at a later date, I'm going to forget about it, and then it's never going to get done. So, there we go. We only have 2 more things to do. We need 5 bricks total left. So, 5 bricks, a stick, 2 sticks, and a piece of plank. So, that's not bad at all. We can actually knock that one out. I think that one was brick, stick, plank. Plank doesn't rhyme, but another easy one here. I think the last one's going to be a stick and 4 bricks. And we already got 2 of them, so we'll just wait. 4 bricks. And there's the last one, a pot. There we go, man. That's how easy this mod can be. That's awesome. All right, so we're going to open up our oven here because I know you can put 4 of them in the oven, and that'll take up, well, it doesn't take up any space. It has slots for it, and I think that's just wonderful. So those 4 go right there. And then what we can do, now this is pretty cool too. We get a tool rack here. Go ahead and grab one of those. And as long as, once again, it's connecting to the rest of the kitchen, we can use it. So we can go ahead and grab our, I don't know, we'll just do these 2 for shits and giggles. And then those 2 will technically now be connected. And we'll grab one more. And well, unfortunately, well, let me think here. Yeah, we'll put the cutting board right there. The glass connects to all this, which I don't really like, but oh well. I guess that'll be fine. We're gonna put the toaster right there. I know it's floating, and that's really weird, but I'm gonna put that corner thing underneath it, and I think that's a better place for the toaster. So we're gonna put one more tool rack right here on this window. We're gonna put the juicer up there. So we only have 3 tools, but as far as I know, I think we're good to make bread, and we should be able to make a lot of it. Let me put all this wheat in here just to show you. I don't have any edible items except for my monster jerky, which has no way, shape, or form has to do with bread. I'm going to grab a door just so I don't get bamboozled by maybe a creeper or something while I'm crafting all this bread here. Let's go ahead and put this down real quick. There we go. Now I feel a little bit safer. All right, cool. Maybe a torch or two as well. Screw it. Now let's put them up here. I like that. Let's put them up there. It's harder to see. Cool, but let's go ahead and make some bread. So first things first, let's look up the bread recipe. So follow along with me. The recipe for bread is different. I mentioned that last episode. May have mentioned it even beforehand, but we need the bakeware, which we have, and it's connected to our kitchen, so it's going to work. And then we need dough. All we need is dough, and all you need is water, which I've shown you. We have an unlimited amount. We have a mixing bowl, which is connected to our kitchen as well. Glad we crafted that. We need flour and salt. Now, salt is an unlimited resource. I don't know how. I think it... Let me look it up. I think it's from the sink. I think if we look at the sink and you look up how it's crafted, it's just a pot and water. So yeah, so since we have a pot and water both connected to our kitchen, salt is an unlimited resource. So I could sit here for the next real life year just holding shift salt, or shift left click, left click. And it is going to craft unlimited salt for me, which is just absolutely wonderful. Now, it's not all unlimited. The water and the salt is unlimited, and that's wonderful. Tools don't break, which is nice. The mixing bowls and stuff don't break. But the flour, as you can see, is not unlimited. We need that motor. Hopefully I'm saying it right. And pestle. And then the wheat, and that's where it comes into play. We need the wheat. And we do have, once again, quite a bit of wheat in here. About a little over 2.5 stacks. So let's go ahead and craft as much wheat as we possibly can. Shift click. There we go. 2 stacks and 43. So now we can put all this salt and all this flour together and make dough. And we can only make as much. Hey, there we go. It wasn't working. We can only make as much dough as we have flour. So we're going to have a lot of leftover salt, which is why I didn't want to go too crazy. But we can just put it right back into the kitchen. And then next time we get wheat, we won't have to worry about it. And we are not done because it's not bread yet, but it's the easiest step left. You click bread. We already got the bakeware. We already got the dough. Shift click, and just like that, we have 2 stacks and 43 bread. We are rich. We are not going to go hungry anytime soon. As long as I keep farming. Like I said, the winter is coming. We actually have 24 more wheat in here too, which is nice. So as long as I'm smart and I stock up now before winter hits, I will be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and put a food chest right here. I know it's kind of a wonky place for it, but I just want to stock up on food. That'll be my winter surplus down there. I'm going to take the Twinkies. I'm going to take the carrots. Beets don't really give you anything, so I guess I don't really care about those. But I'll put all this down here too in its own separate little pile. And I'm going to put the rest of the tool racks and the spice racks up here for now. Just because I don't really have any spices I care to use. At some point I will. And then we'll attach those to the kitchen. We'll put those in the kitchen, but as of right now, I do not really care. Let's go harvest all of our crops one more time. Just to, like I said, keep up with them. That's the one thing we need to do. And look, there's quite a bit of wheat, so we're probably going to get at least another half stack of wheat. Maybe even more. Or, sorry, of bread. Obviously, half stack of wheat correlates to half stack of bread. You know, it's a little bit more work at the beginning, but once you get this Pam's Harvest Craft / Cooking for Blockheads system down, oh my goodness, it's wonderful. It really is wonderful because instead of 3 wheat per piece of bread, it's going to be 1 wheat per piece of bread. And who hates that, you know? The salt's unlimited, the water's unlimited. So really the only thing you need is 1 piece of wheat per bread. I mean, it really make the bread recipe easier. In the long haul, like I said, I guess day 1, it's a little bit tricky because you got to get the bricks in the kitchen and all that nonsense. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Go ahead and load up that. And we'll sleep. And we got 55 more wheat. Holy cow, we're going to have a lot of bread. That is good. I really should go and check the other farms. I'm going to go check the other farms. I'll just cut it so you guys aren't watching me farm all episode. Expanding this farm was probably my best decision. The first 2 episodes, like I said, were losses, failures. I mean, we just did not have any luck. Every step we took was 5 steps backwards. Not even 2 is 5. I mean, it was just terrible. But the one thing I did correct, and I will give myself props for, is expanding that farm, because the wheat we are getting from it now is going to be wonderful for us. So, yep. Once again, I'm not going to show you every time I craft food. I just kind of wanted to give you a basic rundown of the bread. You know, I'll skip the bread from now on, but if I craft new food, I'll absolutely show you guys. But there we go. I had the salt and the water already attached. I had the wheat in the inventory. And there we go. We got another stack and 9 bread. Man, that is incredible. That is awesome. No more scraping together a bunch of berries to try to survive the night. No more of that. Here we go, man. Hell yeah. So next thing's next. I don't know why I came outside. I wanted to craft a seasons clock. I think it's called a seasons clock. Let's go ahead and just look it up. Season. Let's just look up clock, because I feel like, yeah, there's a lot less of those. Here it is. Season clock. It's going to be 4 quartz and redstone. Oh, man. Oh, man. How do we get quartz? And I know the answer to that. Yeah, because I don't have a pulverizer, so the only answer for quartz is the nether. We'll do it. I had to think about it, but we're going to do it. We're going to go ahead and grab a stack of cobble. We are going to build a nether portal. We are going to book it to the nether, and we are going to hope and pray. I mean, we will go bare bones. We'll go pickaxe, and we will go flint and steel. We will go bare bones with cobblestone, of course, and food, a little bit of food, but absolute bare bones, the most we can. And I guess just try to get a couple pieces of quartz, because I really would like to get a seasons clock. You can see all the leaves are orange and red, which means we are in fall. So I know we're in the fall. Actually, the seasons clock might be accurate here. It may not be. So I don't want to guess that. Actually, I don't think that was correct, because that would say winter's ending. But you can see the leaves. The leaves have changed from the green they were when we first got here. Maybe if I'm good at editing, I'll put it side by side. But the green that they were when we got here, they are now orange, yellow, and red, which means fall is here, which means winter is coming, and I need to have food. So that is a very important thing. I forgot the lava. I was talking about how I'm going to grab that last piece of lava, and then my dumbass just walks right past it. But we need to buckle down, get some food surplus going, and get the seasons clock, because I really want to keep track of what season it is. If you don't know, the seasons mod, it does change the season in each biome. So this will become a snow biome for the duration of winter. If it snows or rains, technically it has to rain, and then rain turns into snow. I don't think we've gotten any precipitation in this playthrough yet. So it very well may not snow and may not be a factor. However, water will freeze over. You will see all this water, all these ponds and lakes will 100% freeze over. So we definitely, you know, my farms, I put the slabs over the farm, so hopefully they survive. But you know, it will change the entire biome, and it's like living in a snow biome. You know, you gotta plan carefully when you live in a snow biome, because obviously it's harder to grow. But not only that, the Pam's Harvest Craft mod, if you look at it, like here, let's look at wheat. It will only grow. Well, of course, it's not gonna fucking work there. I guess I gotta hold it. Here, let me hold this wheat. Really? Oh, no, okay, it's the seeds. I'm an idiot. You can't plant wheat, so it's not going to show it's the seeds. But you can see it's only fertile in the summer and the fall, which it's currently autumn, the fall. So that means in the winter and the spring, wheat's not really going to grow for me all that well. Now, if I go down, and I will. I know I said I'm going to stop doing this, but I am scared of starving. If I go through 3-4 stacks of bread, I would be shocked. But let me go down here to carrots or something. I can show you its fertile season if it drops any carrots, which it doesn't look like. We got beets, though. Beets will work. So beet seeds only fertile in the autumn. That's probably why they haven't grown until the autumn. I've only gotten beets as of recently, so that would make sense. So they only grow in the fall. So you got to plan for that. If you want beets, you have to be like, all right, next fall, I'm going to plant them. All right, so you can have one patch of land like this, but you have to keep up with it as the seasons change. I tend to just build a bunch of large farms, and then when they grow, they grow. But we'll worry about that in a bit. All right, let's go ahead. Been a lot of talk in this episode. as I was making fun of myself for losing my voice. So try to calm down a little bit here. Let's go ahead and put everything I own into this chest, except these items that I have right there, and a flint and steel. Let's go ahead and craft a flint and steel. So 1 flint, 1 piece of iron. Craft that bad boy, and let's go into the nether and wish me luck. If it's not an open, right, if I spawn in a cave or, you know, I get an okay spawn, I don't think this will be bad. Then I'm just worried. The nether's not anything crazy. I mean, there are mods and stuff in the nether to make it a little bit more difficult, but it's not obnoxiously difficult. You know, it's for the most part, it's still the same old nether, but I'm just worried about spawning high up or near lava and then getting mobs spawning on me immediately. That is what I do not want. And we are in a cave, so that is awesome. I really don't even have to beef up the portal here. I'm not picking up any of these mushrooms. If I can have those, please. You can see some of the different ores and stuff that spawn here in the nether. We'll come back and worry about that another day. We just, I mean, there's no reason to mine it right now. I mean, it's going to do nothing for us. So we're just going to leave them for now. And I brought a stone pickaxe. I don't even know if I can, even if I wanted to. But here's what we came for, the quartz. Oh, my goodness. Let me do the right one here. And there we go. So quartz, 16 quartz. I think that's going to be good for us. Maybe I'll sneak over to right here. I don't want to step on anything that'll hurt me here. But see if I can get up here. And yes, we can get this quartz too, just to be safe. Maybe there's something in the future we want to craft. Missed that jump because I'm terrible. But all right, that's good. We'll go ahead and just kind of build a half wall here, just in case a gas spawns where these mushrooms are or something funky. I don't want it to knock out my portal here. But no, that was actually a very fortunate spawn. A very good spawn. We're very lucky. 46 quartz, and that only took us a couple of seconds, really. I mean, if we were, someone time me, if we were in the nether for a full 60 seconds, I would be shocked there. That was good. But cool. Now we got the quartz, and we can make that seasons clock. So that's already 2 of our objectives down, and I only have 30 minutes of recording so far. So last episode, it took an hour and a half to find a single diamond. So far, we are doing good. So thankful I mined that redstone last episode, just because that could have been very bad. Having to go to mine just to get 1 piece of redstone would have been annoying. But if you look at the season clock, I'm kind of holding it in my hands here. You can see the yellow and the dark blue. That's summer. You can see that's on its way out. It rotates clockwise. Obviously, it's a clock. So the yellow and the dark blue is on its way out. The teal and orange is autumn. And it's about to reach the middle of autumn. So we're about halfway through fall. So we got some time left. We're not too terribly concerned. But you can see a couple, and just a couple, squares of that really lightish blue at the bottom left corner of that clock. And that is winter, which means winter is coming. And it is coming fast. So only episode 4, and we're about to experience our first winter. So not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and cut this. I'll harvest this one last time, and then we're going to go to that dungeon. What's up, y'all? Spencer K from the future here, and I am putting this in the video because I ended up breaking this recording in half. We're already at over 30 minutes, and that's just from the kitchen stuff, the cooking for blockheads, the farming, all of that stuff. And we still have over 45 minutes of unedited footage from the dungeons. We do raid the dungeons in this episode technically, but I didn't want to upload an hour plus video. I try to aim for all my videos to be 25 to 45 minutes. So I broke it in 2. This will be a 2-parter, episode 4 and 5, I guess. To make it up for you guys, I'm going to try to upload the series twice a week. Every Monday and Wednesday, I'm going to try to get this series uploaded. And if for whatever reason I can't, I guarantee there will at least be a Monday upload. But weeks where I'm ahead or whatever, we'll do Wednesday. I'm going to try to get a schedule out weekly so you guys know exactly what's being uploaded, because I have such a diverse group of videos. We go from Minecraft to NASCAR to funny moments to all kinds of weird stuff. So working on that schedule, but I just wanted to let you guys know we do raid the dungeon. It will be uploaded this Wednesday, so just 48 hours from now, I promise. I'm sorry I didn't want to break it up, but I didn't want to have an hour 20 long video for you guys. I just feel like those stink. I try to aim for a 30-minute long video. I feel like people like those a little bit more. So, but I apologize, and I'll catch you guys Wednesday for that raid.